hydrofuel off the carbon and the aluminum.
Oh my god, it looks so good. So good. Like, carbon just looks good anyway.
You want to do some speaking on the camera?
Can you do some Ginetta?
Come on. Yeah.
Can I come over with that Instagram?
But I don't know. Okay, so what are the questions?
Are you actually filming?
Should we do it like here?
This is a test. It's a test.
Do it there.
I'll get really close. Make you.
No, don't do that. I don't want any makeup on too. You actually gonna ask?
Yeah.
So, are you filming?
Yeah.
All this in the video.
Yeah, it's the whole thing.
So I'm Steph and I'm the championship manager for Ginetta. So I run along with Ash Gallagher, who's motorsport manager, I run the 4 championships across the Ginetta package.
Nice, like it. How long have you been doing that?
So this is my 2nd season with Ginetta.
Yeah.
Been in motorsport for over 10 years. Ash has obviously been with Ginetta for over 10 years as well. So between the pair of us, we've got it pretty set together.
And in terms, like with R Racing, they're a new team.
Yeah.
How are you finding their progress? What do you think of them? Like, and be honest. Be honest.
So the guys have done. The guys have done a really good job. They've come into the paddock, very professional setup. They've done a great job this year. Proven with their results as well. So yeah, they
just need to keep it going, really, don't we?
They're a very welcome team.
So what do you want to see from them going forward?
Oh, you know, like less of the boy band. No, joking.
Look at them teeth.
Skinny jeans.
No, the guys just need to keep up their progress. They're really on brand. They've done a great job. I think they're quite well.
I think that's what the championship needs. It needs new teams joining, and it definitely needs. It gives it that fire to make. Well, it just gives that championship a new team. Everyone wants to up to itself. I think that's what it needed. So.
Yeah.
You know what would look really good?
What would that look?
Everyone having hydrofuel bottles.
Oh, I knew that was coming.
My name's Aston Miller and I'm a racing driver.
No.
My name's Johnny and I'm not coming. I'm joined here with the R Racing team. So what I want you guys to do for the people at home, wherever the hell they're watching this from, explain who you guys are, what you guys do, a bit of the history about the team. Go.
Goes on for a while, doesn't it?
Well, no, just keep it short. Keep it short.
So my name's Jamie. This is Nathan, my business partner. We've been running our racing since the start of this year, so not very long at all, to be fair. Started off the season with 1 car, and
it's grown rapidly.
Yeah, sort of. Everything's
6 now. 6 or
we got 6 in the workshop, 2 testing, and we got 4 racing. So yeah, it's all took off fairly quickly, and yeah. So we're now in Winter Series. This is Aston.
Yes.
Aston started testing with us at the start of this season, and he's done the last 3 of last season, and he got his first 2 rookie wins yesterday. So that's nice progression. 2
bottles of champagne.
So yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. No,
non-alcoholic.
No, sir.
Non-alcoholic. But it will still try.
Good.
So in motorsport, we could say it's probably quite like an old man sport, right?
When
you guys are really young. So what do you guys do differently?
Well, I think if you turn up to a track day, there's people that with a kettle and little things like that, and they wear big trousers, big steel boots, and it's all very buildery, mechanicy. I don't see anyone that presents herself well and creates an image and a brand that people want to be a part of. I want to be walking down and I want kids that on the Toka package thinking, I want to buy one of those jackets, I want one of them jackets. They look really cool. I keep seeing them everywhere, and that's the only way we can get it out, is making sure everyone wears it and we hit the branding right. And I think for our first year we have hit the branding, but there's so much more to come. Like so much more to come. As you can see, we've just started to get the truck done. That's something we didn't have last time you was here at Thruxton. But teamwear wise, like obviously yourself, I think it looks pretty cool. You've got the R on the back there, so when you have your hood up you can still see. Turn around, obviously like the bit here is like the hidden black, but Josh, if you just come here, like on the underlay, so when you wear a gilet you've got the white. So it just picks it off a bit more than just having black. I think it looks so much better with everyone being in the same teamwear.
Would you say it's like a lot of the race teams are probably more like mechanics?
Yes,
they look like mechanics rather than look like Mercedes race team.
Yeah, and that's why everyone looks on TV and sees F1 and they see this whole perception of they're so much better than you. They're not. They just they just have people that are choosing their teamwear right and giving them fresh teamwear for the Saturday, Sunday, and that's all I'm trying to do. It's nothing special, it's nothing different. It's just we're going a way around it slightly.
So from the branding perspective, so having a more finesse brand, does that equal more money for you guys? How does that relate to
in a way, yeah, because you can pull in more sponsors, i.e. like yourself. Like, you now want to be a part of us because, for one, you get your brand on TV, which ITV4, it's a great way of getting exposure for you. Affluent, as Jordan is standing right there, for a new brand, it's so important to get exposure, and I think this is the best way for it because everyone loves motorsport.
I feel like everyone looks at F1 and they all want to be a part of it, but it seems like this massive exclusive thing that no one can sort of get to because it's so pristine and so highly rated. But obviously, like Ginetta Junior's and Toka Paddock, although it's highly rated in the UK, throughout the world, it's not seen as an F1. So it's a lot more accessible for people, and I feel like if we can create a brand where people want to be a part of it, but it's also quite accessible for people, then it's a gap in the market we can really try.
Do you think you can also steal other people's drivers because of your brand?
I would reword that. I wouldn't say steal, but I would say it makes customers think, what are we doing? We could be with them. It's not stealing, and I don't agree with stealing drivers, but we've done that already through the season.
And just for anyone that doesn't know, so how does a driver, how do like Aston, for example, how does he become part of your team? Because people might think, oh, how does that happen?
So people, it is as simple as pick up the phone, they see our website or our Instagram, or they see us on a test day, and they want to be a part of it. Check that little mini out. No, it's so easy to become, you know, a part of our racing, but the massive rule that we have that sort of separates us between any other team is we'll only ever run 4 cars. So you can do a professional, you can do a proper job, and you keep your expertise small, and people want to be a part of it. If you have 8 cars, everyone thinks, oh, well, they'll probably take us on next week anyway because they've got 8 cars. Right. If you have 4, it's exclusive.
So what does today look like?
What, weather-wise, race-wise?
Race-wise, yeah.
Okay, so yesterday was really tricky. We had wet conditions, and there's a few other teams that have some experienced drivers, like quite a bit older than ours, and you just can't deliver the same that they can in the wet. But I'm pretty confident in the dry that we can match their pace. For little Aston there, he's definitely on the pace in the dry, and Joel and Bailey as well.
We'll try and get them in
casually, you know.
I feel like he wants to be a part of it.
Yeah, he does want to be a part of it.
He's just dropping it in slide.
Get in there.
But no, I think, Aston, come here.
Come on, mate.
Yeah.
Step in. What do you think was going to happen today?
Basically, gonna go out, gonna win.
I like it. But like in the dry, would you say you're more confident in the dry than you are in the wet, or is that just because it's experience and you're still getting?
From testing where we were 2 tenths quicker than anyone else, I think we've got it in the bag.
I like that.
Yes! Qualifying now, so about to go on this cool little tunnel.
We're off to qualifying.
Quali?
11:20, we're out. We need to aim for top 5.
Three cars, top 5.
I'll be happy.
We'll see what happens.
See what it brings.
What do you think of the conditions?
I think it's going to be a real tricky one, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah.
With the conditions as they are, it's going to be one of those with last man across the line is going to be the one that gets a lap in.
Speak up.
Voice has dropped down now.
It's got down?
Yeah.
So the 3 ones we're looking at,
Pearson, Miller,
Boyson.
Yeah, so Pearson and Miller are tone with each other, trying to sort of get a bit of free time basically. And there's 4 minutes left, so hopefully they can get up to first and second. But Taylor's pretty quick in the wet, so that's a bit of a disadvantage for the 2 lads because they're not as experienced as Taylor, which is a shame. So.
We're doing alright then.
Yeah.
Can't actually see that, but I assure you that does have the times on it. It's just a dark screen. Your commentary will do fine.
Yeah,
Do you have any commentary?
Hi Johnny.
No, do you have any commentary?
No, I don't. Katie, just give it all to you. Sorry, my friend.
Do you have any thoughts?
Yeah, they're doing fucking shit. Trust us to ruin his video. They're fucking shit.
Fair to Katie, she literally said everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Pearson is now 2/10 off Taylor and Miller is 5/10 off, so they're pretty closely matched. 3 minutes to go, so you might be able to find a bit of time because the track's drying, so as the track gets drier, the track gets faster as well, so their times just keep getting quicker basically.
What cars do you race?
So I've done GT5 for the last 3 years, which are the same cars as these, same model. But ours are faster and we have slick and wet tyres.
Yeah. So you're just saying that at this corner here, on slicks, you take it.
Yeah, so full pelt through here, whereas these guys are on road tyres and it is a bit damp, so they've got to brake before they turn in.
I didn't expect him to.
So wait, who's pole?
Miller.
And who's Miller?
Aston.
They've got Miller in P1, Pearson in P3, and then Boyson in P5.
Do you know what?
Nice.
When we walked
So
up,
one,
did not
3 and
expect
5.
that to happen, did you? Miller's put in 59.7.
He'll have to get his reaction.
Pearson third. Boyson
Where do they come out to here? Yeah.
Yes. The last bit. Katie looked down. She went, Miller's just stuck. We timed that because he wants it.
Yeah.
He loves it. Come here, buddy. Well done.
There you go, mate.
Whee.
He's off at the end.
Mate, you listened. You listened. Aston, that's what you get. That's what you get when you listen, mate.
Reactions.
Great. Words can't even describe it.
So
Aston's
we said
first pole.
you said that you wanted the guys in the top 5,
And we've done it.
Yep.
Let me show you.
Yep. We want to see.
P1, P3, P5.
Beautiful. And what's
And it's exactly-
what's the split on this?
So it's like from P1, it's like 6/10. So I'm happy with that. We can now race it. We're at the front. That's where we want to be. Unfortunately, we had Joel ended up in the gravel, but he's still P3. So he'll be happy even though he ended up with a bad finish.
What was he like?
Trying different lines. It was hard to try and find the grip out there.
Yeah,
it wasn't too bad.
Tricky conditions,
Yeah,
but it was
tricky.
coming to us every lap.
It was
every
getting
lap.
quicker and quicker.
Yeah.
It was just the last lap. Last lap was the golden lap, and so yeah, it was alright.
Great work.
Well done.
How was the drive, dude? How was it?
Yeah, it was a bit tough, very slippery still. But yeah, it all worked out in the end. Cooled the tyres down and got P1.
Everyone in!
I let you know the whole world's just here.
How is it back there, boys?
I'm sorry, Katie. I'm sorry.
What's going on here?
Bit of interview.
Oh, wicked. Alright, we're up in a booth. What's this called? Like a viewing thing, what's it called? We're in a box. They're just about to start. So it looks like they're doing a couple, I guess, formation laps. Currently, first, third and fifth on the grid. So I'll show you some shots of the race and I'll let you know when the guys come out.
The red lights come on. On they go, and the green start on the front row. Just squeeze across into the lead. It's very slippery yesterday. It's bad today.
Just a casual Agera R in the parking lot, as you do.
How fast we could go. Nearly got to 20 mile an hour then.
Nathan, how was it?
Well, not too bad. Not too bad.
Tell us.
Well, I think Bailey was one of the most impressive. Come from P5 to P3, and he really did drive well. Aston just didn't quite have the pace on the tyres. It was just sort of going off towards the end because he's not used to the tread movement on the tyre, whereas James Taylor's got the experience on new rubber. And Joel, it was one of those races where sort of hit a bit of wet patch at the start, but he then got onto it as the race went on, and yeah, can't moan at that P2, P3, P4 for our racing.
Incredible.
So
congratulations.